Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kamen Rider Battride 3 Genesis.
Yay!
Here on the Nightwing 01 channel. Almost said K-Wing's Let's Plays.
I know.
This game is too dark for K-Wing's Let's Plays. Let's go! This is train.
This game is too extreme from the Let's Play channel,
All right.
so we have it for our Nightwing 01 fans.
Those are all the different shows that you can play as riders, but
Cool!
we only have Ghost right now. So
Kamen Rider Bumblebee.
also,
Hoodie.
I've noticed a lot of people
Ghost.
struggling with streams on how to proceed. Hit the no entry button in order to just play without any problems. You don't have any assist characters right at the beginning, so even if you can't read Japanese, that's how you do it. All right? All right.
Wait, that no entry button was in English, I think.
Well, yeah, that button was no entry, but like it was in English. But
I know, I'm
saying
surprised about that.
People try to move around and select characters that they can't play as right now because they're locked, and then they can't play the next level. So
Okay,
just go
good.
to no entry. Hit the
Thank
button,
you.
Good to go.
Thank you for that important tip, K-Wing.
Unicorn hoodie guy. Now it's Ghost. Hi, Ghost. He's the ghost with the most.
Unicorn dude
Japanese text.
says, "You're so amazing. We are so jealous of you. We wish we could be you someday."
Me too.
He's like, "I know, but for now you must die because you're not as cool as me."
Combo. I'll be glad when I don't have to play as Ghost anymore, though.
Actually, these are a bunch of Kamen Riders fans. They're actually standing around him because they're like, we.
All those enemies that we're seeing right now, according to like a game fact that I read, each Kamen Rider world that you visit, you're there for the very first episode of their series. Because they get destroyed in the very first episode of their series, like when they went back in time and wiped out all the riders. So we have to go.
Wow.
That's why we're doing tag team, is we show up and we save them. So the very first episode of Drive is he was trying to save like Jogger, and that was his reason to become Kamen Rider. He didn't want anybody else to be hurt because he couldn't move in the slowdown.
Yeah, didn't his, he didn't save his friend, right, too?
Well, no, but
that was later.
when I
Okay.
first watched the series, I thought that his friend was toast because he had that stuff fall on him.
Oh,
But
okay,
he
alright.
just, had to quit the force and had stuff break and things like that.
Where are these people?
Forward!
These people are moving so slowly, though.
I know. I feel like
I mean,
Yeah.
they need to step up their game.
out of the way. I'm gonna
They don't think that you're enough of a challenge for them?
Drive is probably like, so you're a Kamen Rider, right? What is a Kamen Rider? What are you? You're weird looking.
They're like zombies.
Well, I mean, we are playing on a lower difficulty, so the AI is not going to be as crazy.
But they're almost being too nice to you. They're just walking towards you.
Think of about like the introduction levels in Oni-Chambra, like where the zombies are just
okay.
kind of walking around, they scare you and things like that.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
But then as you get into it, they'll
So
get harder.
as we go on, they'll start attacking more.
For Americans, it's a good idea to play this game on the easiest setting because even then it's not going to be super easy.
That's right.
Because each one of your riders you collect starts at level 1, no matter where you get them. You're
Yes,
like right
or-
at the very bottom.
Or other people in the world who are not Japanese as well. Yeah. They should also play it on normal, I think.
Aha! That felt good. So
Yay!
these guys are called Numbers, I believe. I don't remember their monster name. It's like, I don't know. I keep thinking Rodimus. They're Rodimuses.
I keep thinking that instead of the normal, harder, and then extreme or whatever mode that they have.
Let's
they
go super!
Oh yeah, super!
I'm sorry, but that scream just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's not as cool as Kamen Rider Black or some of the others.
In Black, it's like all-out scream, and even
the-
Drive has kind of a cool
The
scream.
guy at the beginning where you were the older guy with the Kamen Rider kick. I forgot who that was.
Oh, Ichigo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do a mean Ichigo.
What was
HENSIN!
Yeah. What I was saying about the difficulty, they should put a lower difficulty below normal and then write it as foreigners. Like anyone who's not Japanese would be like below normal. Like that's only normal for people in Japan. Like those three levels, normal, harder, and hardest would be for Japanese people, and then foreigners would be at the anyone not Japanese.
What's actually interesting about the Kamen Rider Drive series, though, is, like, I thought that they were going to introduce his forms, like, later in the series, like they usually do with Power Rangers or Kamen Rider or something like that, like when they did the American thing. But I think it's by episode 5 or 6, Drive gets his second form, which is called, I believe, I'm trying to remember, it's something weird. Wild, that's it.
Yeah.
Wild style.
Yeah. I need to watch more of the Drive. I really did like watching it a lot. And his outfit looks really cool compared to a lot of them.
Yeah, I like it. I still like it because it's a combination of some of my favorite, like, Kamen Rider series. The only ones that I ever watched all the way through, I watched Black and RX. I watched Kugga. I did Decade. And Drive. I watched part of W. I tried to get into it because he was like a private investigator. And he used 2 people to combine Joker and Cyclone to create W.
Yeah.
And I've watched all the Kamen Rider movies, like the recent ones, after the movie war. So that's how I would get introduced to other characters and things like that, by watching the movies. And I think the movies are great if you can find them, because then you don't have to watch the whole series to kind of get what the riders are about and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long to develop the storyline in the movie, whereas... Yeah.
And pretty much every rider except for Drive... What a waste! Except for Drive was introduced as a cameo in some of their movies. I still remember how W was introduced to the world. Decade and Kugga, like new Kugga, not the Godai guy, the first guy. Decade's sidekick. They were fighting Shadow Moon, which is, of course, you know, Kamen Rider Black's brother. And they're getting their butts kicked, and these guys are like the last riders to face off against Shadow Moon because all the other guys are gone. On a motorcycle comes this unknown rider that is green and black, like split right down the middle. And even Shadow Moon's just kind of like, uh-oh, this guy's really powerful. And so he beats him, and he just kind of introduced himself all nonchalant, like, I'm W, and he shows his different transformations, beats Shadow Moon, and then leaves. And Decade is just stunned, like, who the heck was this guy?
Oh, yeah.
And then all those other movie people are thinking, you know, whoa, who was this guy? And then, like, 6 months from then, he gets his show revealed.
Yeah, I mean, what a teaser.
I know, that's really cool.
I've never seen anything like that in, other shows from other countries and stuff like that.
Marvel kinda did it in the Marvel movies, but not really.
Yeah, they would tease at the very end of the movie, but not like 6 months before.
Yeah, it was
in a show or whatever.
But the way that Kamen Rider does it, like, they're really good at marketing things. Like, they're just really good at it.
They've got you hooked. You have to watch the next Kamen Rider because you already were so intrigued, you know, with him in the show.
I'm sorry, but I just don't. I can't really get into Ghost. It's just like the previous one. I think it was called Gam or whatever, the orange samurai guy. I just didn't like the show. The fact that they were, you know, bananas and watermelons and whatever, it's just too weird. It's too weird for me. I watched a couple episodes of that, and then it was just like, I'm done with Kamen Rider for a while.
I like the blue transformation that he does, though.
I'll watch like more Train Ranger or Ninja, whatever it's called. Really cool Sentai Ninja thing that's out.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I totally skipped Drive for a while because after Game, I was just like, I'm done with Kamen Rider for a while. But I heard so much about Drive, and I was just like, you know, so I caught it, like, right when it was around, I think it was airing, like, episodes, like, 25 or 30. So I watched it all the way through back then.
Well, I haven't really seen... I don't know if I saw a tiny bit of Ghost or not very much of it, but I just don't know enough to tell. But it doesn't...
Well, that's Ghost's ending screen with all the different, like, you know, transformation ball things or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Like, each rider has their own ending screen based on their television show, which I think is really cool. So now we have Drive unlocked. I'm playing the rest of the game as Drive.
Woohoo.
It's happening. Anytime I have to select a rider, it's going to be Drive. Because Drive is amazing. No lie, just fact. Fact.
Yeah, I mean, I like Drive because he has all those cool little moves and things like that, like the casino one and everything like that. So.
Dream Vegas and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the Red Spirit guy talking to Ghost, probably saying, all right, we saved one of the riders. And Ghost is like, yeah, that's awesome. And then the red guy is probably making some kind of joke because that's what he does. And Drive is just like, what the heck is going on? Why am I on this weird train? Or maybe saying, arigato, this is my belt. It talks.
And it is an awesome deep voice.
Yes. And he's like, dude, you have a talking belt. It's like, that's weird. And Ghost is just like, well, I have a talking, like, flying thing. And yeah, I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
And you got cards.
Now we're going to go back in time. So basically, Red Guy is saying, all right, we have to start in the year 2000 when Kamen Rider came back with Kugga. And we're going to play as Drive saving Kugga.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, Mach.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's like kind of a
looks
sidekick to
cool.
Drive. He's a secondary rider. Whenever another
okay.
rider shows up that's not the main, and he's not really a main character, they call him secondary rider. So this game has 45 characters. Agato, Decade, W. All right, cool.
Oh, okay, W is the
So we're gonna start with
black and
Kugga.
green guy.
Kugga.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like maybe the reason why Ghost isn't it. I'm guessing Ghost probably doesn't have as much humor and stuff like that.
Ghost kind of does. So the year 1999. This looks like it's. This is I believe it's been so long, but I think this is the first episode of Kugga. So then the guy we'll be playing as is Yosuke Godai. Yusuke Godai.
Flames everywhere.
All right.
Cool. He looks pretty cool.
Let's go, Denliner. Back to the year 2000. Right before the GameCube. Now that guy looks tough.
Whoa, I cannot. I'm trying to think of what creature he looks like.
I will protect the world's smiles. Henshin.
Protect the world's supply of ice cream.
Mighty form. Go. Red means mighty. That's his. He has 4 forms. Mighty, Dragon, Pegasus, and Titan, as well as a final form that's like all black.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Kugga. Soka. My name will be Kugga then. Let's do this. I don't know. Something.
It says if you could read this, then you would know what to do, K-Wing.
I'm sorry. Little, ow. This is supposed to be on easy. Let's not beat up Kugga, okay?
Again, there's no difficulty level for foreigners like us, so.
Shh. I'm not a foreigner. I am no gaijin. Actually, I totally am. Oh yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, pal. I just totally wrecked you.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I interrupted you.
I'm trying to...
I think I lost your train of thought.
Yeah, you lost my train of thought. What does this gold box do? Ooh!
Well, I will have to watch Ghost and see what he's all about then, because I think maybe the reason
we can watch
I
the
like
first,
the other guys because I'm more familiar.
You want to
with
watch the first episode of Ghost, or you want to watch the last episode of Drive where Ghost is introduced?
I can do both.
Okay. So I think that's like episode 48 or 49 of Drive. All right. Super move. I don't know what this form is called again. I don't remember. But what's really interesting about Kugga is he actually has mystic abilities. Remember the original riders in the Showa era? They were all like tortured and stuff in order to become Kamen Riders. This guy calls on a mystic power and turns into
magic
stuff.
Helps you not to
No
be
torture required.
Come on. Beat Man-Bat into pulp.
Go, Titan form!
It looks like Man-Bat. That's who he looks like.
Yeah, we're totally taking on Kurt Connor here. Let's go, Mighty! Ow, okay, maybe switching to Mighty was a bad idea. Let's mess around with some... I believe this is Dragon. Yeah, the one with the staff is Dragon. Dragon form.
Cool. Dragon!
All I remember about Kugga's show in the year 2000, like, because I didn't see it until like 2004 or 5 when they, back to Titan, when they started like really streaming stuff on the internet and you could find stuff. The one thing that I remember about this show, like watching it all the way through, is that his transformation sequence looked really bad, like CGI wise.
Okay. Yeah.
Think like claymation meets like animation. Alright, that's my R2 ability. So the green form I just was a second ago was Pegasus, and he uses like a crossbow gun type thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Rider! Kick! I didn't finish him, so let's do it again. Hold in, triangle and circle, and kick! Ha ha ha!
Yeah!
Alright, so he was freaked out the first time he transformed. He's like, I did it! I'm just gonna walk away all.
You were on fire
cool.
just then. You were literally glowing with fire.
And that's Kugga's ending screen, sorry. I always get them confused. Kiva and Kugga, and there's a lot of riders that start with K.
Man.
Yeah. But he's the first. He's the one that brought back Kamen Rider. Cool. Thanks to this guy. Otherwise, it just would have been in obscurity for, like, really bad 90s movies.
Oh, no.
There was this one guy called Shin that was, think, like a mutated, like, grasshopper thing that's, like, in a horror film. And that's basically what they did for Kamen Rider Shin.
Wow.
And then Kamen Rider Zo and J are basically remakes of Ichigo and Rider 2 in the 90s.
I just think the Kamen Rider...
Yes!
Oh, yay!
Alright, so who are we going to team him up with? Do
so
Mach?
You can team up with the people that are highlighted. That's cool.
He always says Mach weird. Mach! That's how he says Mach. You haven't seen the sidekick episodes
Do I
yet.
know the sidekick person?
No, he hasn't been introduced in the episodes that we've been rewatching.
I was like, it's not the girl, is it? No.
No, Kiriko becomes his wife.
Okay. She could still be a rider.
There have been female riders, but I don't think...
This guy again?
Oh, those rings look painful. Let's go! It's not my first time behind the wheel anymore. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I have different modes. I forgot about that. I unlocked different modes. This is Technic.
Cool.
And basically, it's...
Whoa!
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What'd you just do?
I shot like a rail gun at people. I have a freeze ability.
Wow, you look awesome.
This is not his first form that's introduced, or his second, like, alternate form. His first form that he gets, or as they call it, a new body for him in Drive, is called Wild, which I call Wild Style because it's just... They just call it Wild Type. Basically, it looks like a cop car. It's like black and white with a little bit of red. And Technic is kind of like a greenish yellow. Think like construction
you look
worker.
Lime green, yeah. Construction. You're a Constructicon.
Kind of, yeah. I kind of look like a Constructicon, don't I?
Yeah.
Totally. There we go. There's Wild.
Whoa.
Time to go wild. See, I look like a police car.
You have a tire on your arm.
Yeah, but he has like a really cool spin attack move. That looks like something out of like Power Rangers Turbo. Shift into Turbo!
Yeah.
Like, these modes, I mean, I like what Drive's like speed type looks like, but these other modes, he looks like a tiny Megazord. He just looks weird. But whatever, I love Drive, and even rewatching Drive again now, I mean, it was just such a well done show.
You kind of look like you're a mechanic on like a speedway or something like that. I don't know why. Well,
my Formula Racing mode is blue and yellow. That's my super ability, I believe. Because each rider has like an R2 super move. And sometimes your forms actually have another thing. So here's my car.
Wait, your car... Oh.
Kit!
Wait, do you have a different car for every mode? No, that's your red car. It looked white.
Well, I mean, in terms, Wild and Technic, or whatever, can,
Or morph your car into a different mode.
Alright, this is Formula Manturn, I think is what it's called.
Whoa.
according to GameFAQs, I just remember, like, when I saw the subtitles, it was called Formula. But they call it, the correct term is Formula Manturn, especially if he has those weird bracelets on his arms.
Yeah. And you got little,
But if you listen to the engine of the car, it sounds like a Formula race car. So I'm really fast now. Alright, we're back to drive type.
That was cool. You had like a little tail on the back of you, like the way cars do, for the wind and stuff like that. Those things on the back of cars. I don't know what they're called, but it looked cool.
Fins?
Yeah, that's what you probably said already.
Hold still, this one hurt me a bit. Oh yeah. No, I actually like this mode better, because I'm more familiar with it. There it goes, there's the spin attack. See, that's like something out of Power Rangers Turbo.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, nice drill.
That drill
Pretty
ability
scary.
came in really handy when fighting Chase, when he was in the Grim Reaper mode. At least I think his name is.
Man.
I think either his name is Grim Reaper or it's Machine Chaser. If you guys know the name of Kamen Rider's rival,
The purple guy?
guy, let us know in the comments below. Is it the Grim Reaper or is he known as Machine Chase? Let me know. Thank you. Oh, that gold box is obscured.
The Reaper, but I will let people in the comments say it.
Yeah, we got to give people in the comments something to do, especially.
That's right.
You know, because it's great to just bring in the mask car.
I know something they could do. I have a couple of bookcases they could help me with. No.
No, I think we're good. All right, just follow my map. Hey, look, it's another gold box. Now, I believe these gold boxes give us characters either that we can use as assist, or maybe there's like a diorama mode or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I can't read Japanese.
The music is so intense, yet there are no enemies around you at all. You're just running around.
Just because I have to go save Kugga. Basically what happens, I believe in the first episode, he's attacked by that weird ring bat creature thing.
Oh, right.
So
Man
if
Bat.
we don't save him from Man Bat, then of course Kugga will be erased, which means the Kamen Riders that precede him in the Heisei. It's either Heisei or I forget how to say it, but it's the second era of Kamen Rider. If he passes away, then all the other riders won't even come into existence.
Oh,
supposedly.
wow. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just like you would only have to destroy the 1971 rider to wipe out all the Showa era guys. So
What?
just wipe out the Kugga guy. And,
because he made it possible for all the other ones to exist?
yeah, well, I mean, technically, you know, if you want to go that way. Kugga was really important in Kamen Rider Decade, although what's interesting about Kugga, which always confused me for several years until I really read stuff about it, because both Kamen Riders that are Kugga have the same name, Yusuke.
Oh, okay.
Except the original is called Godai, and he was like a completely different personality than Decade's sidekick. But the one that we're trying to save right here is a young Godai.
So both of them had the same name?
Yeah, he just took over for either that or he's from an alternate universe. I never understood that.
Maybe they both happen to have the same first name or something.
Well, they have the first name. I thought that was actually his son or something.
Or it could be the same last name. I always get confused with the Asian surnames or what.
Well, how they explain it is that Yusuke, like, I forget his. I usually call him New Kugga or whatever. He's from like the same planet or like, I don't know, realm as the original Kugga, but he's not Kugga. He's New Kugga or Kugga 2. You know, think about when Ichigo was replaced by Rider 2. But, you know, the first Kugga would have been really, really old. Like, he would have been much older, because he was a teenager when his series debuted. And then the other series with the young Yusuke or whatever came out, and it was either 2008 or 2009. So the actor, unless they find the Fountain of Youth in Japan, the original Kugga would have aged a lot. So, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Because pretty much the Rider show was, like, the first Kugga series was recorded in, like, 98, 99, and then aired in 2000. So it would have been almost 10 years since his last thing. But what's really interesting, and what I never understand, is the Kugga that appears in the movies is Godai. He's not the young guy. So maybe that's how they. I don't really get how they do that.
Weird. Yeah, I guess.
If you're gonna pull a Rocky and replace the original Ranger or whatever, you know, I don't know.
So let us know in the comments below if you know the reason that there are two different Kuggas and they have the same name.
Same powers too.
And the same powers. Is it because
it's a Jason Rocky type
they're
thing?
related? Yeah, it's Jason and Rocky. I have to say one thing though, Kugga, the name Kugga is really cool.
Well, he brought back the whole beetle-eyes look too. Actually, no, I think he's one of the first characters to do kind of the beetle thing. The beetle.
Yeah.
Because the other riders are based after like grasshoppers and other things.
The red guy, this guy doesn't really look like a bug that much.
Nope, but he has the bug eyes. That's about it.
Yeah, he does have the bug eyes. Maybe that's why I kind of like him, because he doesn't look like a bug. The bug's kind of freaky.
You're freaked out by the bugs, yeah.
Yeah, that might be why I like him a lot. I'm sorry, but the Amazon one is one I would never want.
Amazon!
I would never, out of all of them, I would never want to meet that guy in a dark alley.
Well, his transformation sequence, he's in this game, by the way.
And he bites people and they bleed.
We're gonna have
That's what I was watching, I was like, oh my god.
We'll have to save Amazon.
He's freaky. I don't like him. Does he really scream Amazon?
That's his thing. That's one of his catchphrases. Lucky 7 strike, yo.
I think Amazon shopping place should use him for like their commercials or something. It'd be funny.
That's what I would do in Japan. Like to represent Amazon, just have Amazon do the Amazon commercials. Give him a little bow tie, or not a bow tie. Give him one of those clip-on ties. Have him sit behind a desk, and every time somebody orders something, he's like, "Welcome to Amazon." Yeah.
Oh man.
You're welcome, Japan.
Yep. That was an idea free of charge.
Yep.
It was on the house.
Are you okay, Daijubu? That's all I know he said.
Great, let's take him down.
Oh, look! That's why the original Kamen Riders get defeated. See, there's like this weird shield around the monster.
Oh.
So how would the Kamen Rider be able to defeat him?
They can't.
They need some help from the future.
That's right.
That's where I come from.
You look so cool right now in this outfit.
I don't like Drive's super abilities. They don't lock on. They look cool.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Don't get me wrong.
This guy is way up there and not getting it at all. So frustrating. And that guy's just running in, getting killed.
So did you see that magical seal that just appeared on the Man-Bat character when Kugga hit him?
I did.
That's like Kugga's final attack. When he did a rider kick, he would put like a stamp on your head.
Yeah.
And then when, you know...
I don't know what else to call him besides Man-Bat.
He looks like Man-Bat, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
But when the magical seal goes on them, that's part of the reason why they blow up. Except what's different than other Kamen Rider series, like the relaunch, is most of the monsters would crack up.
Yeah.
After being kicked by that magical seal thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, let's see what some police action can do.
I guess this guy isn't expecting
Shift into turbo!
He wasn't expecting you to come and save him. Or save the day.
Yeah. Rushing by at full throttle, Mach speed. Our slogan is "Go on!" Haha. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments below. Sentai fans, who says I don't love you?
Which one do you think is more exciting, the Ghost one or the Kamen Rider Drive?
Drive.
For people to watch. Yeah.
Drive. If you're new to Kamen Rider, I would suggest Drive. No bias, just fact. Drive is...
Does the other one, the Ghost guy, have a spunky sidekick or no?
Kinda.
Not. I'm guessing Ghost might be more of a loner, but I haven't seen the show yet.
It's hard to explain. I mean, there are secondary riders in every show, so...
Yeah. Well, I will have to watch and then compare.
Time to send this guy to the dentist.
I am having...
Ow, come on.
Oh!
You don't get to do that to Wild.
I think he really does need to see the dentist.
Drive type speed.
Because his teeth are all spiked.
Let's go, Handle Ken.
He's like a giant vampire bat.
How do you like that? I want to finish this guy off with my signature ability. But it's not really
you want to
working.
be cool.
Speed drop rider kick. That's what I want to do.
Just make sure Kiriko is around and then make sure that you look really awesome.
Oh, I already impress her enough. Hold still. Finisher!
Actually, I think every time you adjust your tie and act really cool, she's impressed.
I gotta get my brain in gear.
She always looks at you like,
Why can't I hit you? Oh, okay, they don't want me to do my finisher. It's fine. Speed drop! Block speed drop rider kick. Don't do that! Alright, this is getting annoying.
yeah. I like that move with the tires, though.
I want that speed drop. Oh, fine, we'll just use our ultimate.
Shh.
Time to go formula, baby. Now hold still. Like, let me hit you, please.
This won't hurt me a bit.
Well, I mean, it won't hurt him either unless I can hit him. Not again. Hold still. Moving, my only weakness.
He's like, you can't hurt me.
I can't control the speed. It's too fast. All right, here we go. Now stay right there. Just hold still. Speed drop rider kick. Hiya! Some Tommy love.
いやー、技たくさん持ってますね。
解決しなきゃいけない事件がまだあるみたいだな。
You could say he stalled. Made that. Yay! We're
Yay,
done.
that was awesome!
キュ
Woohoo!
ーちゃん、リンナさん、
Mina, everyone.
Nice job.
Oh, I
みんなのために
heard
俺は
him
戦
say
う。
Kiriko, so he's probably talking to the, you know, the special division. I forget their name. Like his little police buddies.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
They're a part of the police force. I don't really remember, but we've unlocked Kugga. Godai. I'm just gonna call him Godai. It's easier to say Godai.
Yep.
Now I've heard rumors that the second Kugga, or Yusuke, is playable in this game as well, but he doesn't have as many forms as Godai. But that probably won't come until the Decade stuff. I don't know. Or maybe you have to play him. There's actually challenge modes too, which I've tried to read them, but I don't understand at all. But yeah, there we go. Godai is unlocked. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that does it for Kamen Rider Genesis Episode 2. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow night with more Kamen Rider. Bye-bye.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya.